Bennett Oliver. One of the things that Bennett mentioned to me on the radio today, and also when I sent our inductees a little questionnaire and asked them to fill out some information. And one of the things that Bennett mentioned in that as well, and I know we talk about this at this event quite a bit, as a mule, you are always taught to respect the history of the program and to appreciate the people that created the standard of success. And our final inductee this evening is exactly what Bennett, and I'm sure so many other mules, would echo as a standard bearer. You know, there have been 200 plus mules players in program history to receive first team all MIAA honors. But Mike Haynes was the first mule to ever be named first team twice. Coming out of Oak Park High School in the late 60s, Haynes joined the Mules and head coach Bob Tompkins. Mike says he came to Central Missouri State College after one of his best friends in high school urged him to check out the school and the team. And it was a decision that would benefit both Mike and the Mules program. Over the course of the next 4 years, from 1969 to 1972, Mike Haynes would put together a career that produced some great numbers during a time where teams didn't play nearly as many games as they do now. As a matter of fact, Mike and the Mules during his career played no more than 29 games in a single season. And in his freshman year, they only played 18. His career numbers of 336 batting average, 14 home runs, 72 RBIs, and 58 runs scored would look more like some of the full season numbers players put together today. But you know, when he graduated in 1972, Mike held several program records, including single game, season, and career records for triples and season record for doubles. Mike hit at least 300 in all 4 seasons he played, including a team high average of 352 in his senior season of 1972. He would earn his second first-team All-MIAA honor that season, following his first recognition in 1971. He helped the Mules that season to the MIAA championship and into the very first NCAA Division II regional in program history. Add to that list of accomplishments ABCA honorable mention All-American honors in both 1970 and 72, becoming the Mules' 4th All-American at that time. Being a part of the first Mule squad to make the NCAA postseason is one of Mike's greatest memories of his time with the Mules, along with becoming the first player in program history to hit a Grand Slam home run. And remember, this was also at a time where teams played with wooden bats. And as Mike told me, some of those bats, not so great. Speaking of not so great, the field on which the Mules had to play. During his 4-year career, Mike and his teammates had to play on basically a makeshift type field. As a matter of fact, that field was right here where we are having this event today. Of course, the lifelong friendships Mike made with his teammates during his career will always be a part of his life. Haynes actually wore number 24 in his senior season, a number that eventually would go to Jim Crane. And Mike thanked Jim for getting that number retired and on the outfield wall. Funny how life comes around and baseball's fraternity is small. Haynes recalls getting his start in baseball at the age of 9 years old with a coach named Dave Wheeler. Dave's son is Mitch Wheeler, whose son Seth was a player with the Mules. Mike, like so many who played for the late Bob Tompkins, recalled him as not only a great coach, but a great mentor in his personal life. And finally, Haynes was blessed with great support and encouragement from his parents and continues to draw on that memory as well as his personal relationship with his Lord Jesus Christ. Mike is the proud father of 2 children, Mike Jr. and Kimberly, and a grandson, Paul Michael. Haynes continues to live in the Kansas City area where he grew up and enjoys semi-retirement with some work with the Missouri Peace Officers Association. I thoroughly enjoyed visiting with Mike on the telephone, hearing so many great memories and stories of his playing time. And all of us as Mules baseball fans, and especially you guys wearing the uniform today, need to be encouraged and reminded of what so many former players like Mike had to endure to help make this program what it is today. Mike is so deserving of the recognition that we are able to provide him this evening. Please welcome to the Mules Diamond Club one of the early heroes of Mules baseball, Mike Haynes.
And one final round of applause for Bob Jackson. Bob, thank you as always. Our keynote speaker this evening needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Make you want to cry.
A 2-time All-American, a 2-time Academic All-American, a member of the University of Florida Athletic Hall of Fame, 2-time All-Star.